What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here and welcome to some more Town Hall 8 war raids. Today we're going to be looking at the GoVaHo strategy, and I'm going to use this as a brief tutorial, almost a how-to video for the strategy, because I did have a couple of nice raids using it in our most recent war. So if you haven't seen any of my previous videos on this strategy or you haven't tried it before, I would recommend giving it a shot, or at least trying some of them back-end troops, because it will really help your development into Town Hall 9. Now, when you're first scouting a base, you want to be looking at where the giant bombs are. So on this base, the only real place that makes sense is having them in the centre there next to the clan castle. So first things first, you need to set out your route of attack. So the most accessible to get them double giant bomb spots is to come in from the north with my Valks, and then come in from the south with my Hogs to take out the remaining defences. So how I've started out on this raid is basically just getting everything prepped in order to send the troops into that double giant bomb spot. So I took out the clan castle with a double poison spell, which nowadays if it's a dragon in there at Town Hall 8, I would really recommend doing that, and then I used a quake spell in order to carve an opening into the core. I've then came in with a golem either side and my wizards behind to create a funnel, and I only need a couple of wall breakers to break that initial layer, and then I can send my Valks in knowing exactly where they're going to go. So you can see they were drawn to that cannon, they're going to move south towards that dark elixir storage, and then they're going to continue on down to the clan castle, and that's where all the giant bombs are going to be in that core. And because I use my quake spells in order to help path my Valks into there, I'm far better off using my remaining heal over the entirety of the core, because I know there's a lot of damage in the giant bombs in there. That's going to help sustain the Valks. And how this differs from a GoVaHo style attack is I'm only using the Hogs here on the back end for them defences. I'm actually wanting the Valks to get out of there and help. So you can see with this strategy, you should be able to plan out exactly which defences you're going to target with your Hogs from the back end, because the Hogs aren't the main force of your attack. That's why that heal spell was better off in the middle to sustain them Valks, because that allows you to be a bit more surgical and more efficient with them troops on the back end, whilst your Valks and your main army are in the core absorbing a lot of the damage. And then not only are they taking damage so that your Hogs can come in from the back end to take out them defences, as your Hogs are doing that, there's less damage coming into the core, so they're able to get out and help with cleanup as well. So you can see that raid went just as planned, got my Valks into the core to take out the giant bombs, take a lot of the damage, and allow my Hogs to come in on the back end to take out the remaining defences. And I always make sure to mention, guys, do consider what will be best, either Hogs or balloons for the back end. It'll all depend on how tightly compact the defences are, which ones are there, and most importantly the position of the air defence. I.e., will they start attacking your balloons and causing them grief when you're trying to bring them on the back defences. So moving on to the next one, you can see a completely different base. Don't very often see southern teasers at Town Hall 8, and I have two plans of attack for this. So as we did last raid, starting out by taking the clan castle with the double poison, and remember you have to let the first poison finish before you put the next one in, otherwise it'll just take the dragon's health down twice as quick. They don't actually stack with damage. I am then going to come in where he wants me to from the south, so I have my golems and wizards creating the funnel, but since I have my Valks, I know that they're going to be safe through giant bombs down the bottom there, so long as I keep them in heal. So what I decided was to take 3 heal spells, and you can see I put the first one on the left. I'm then planning to just put them in wherever the Valks run, because I wasn't sure whether they were going to run to the left, to the right, but as long as I have a plan and I know that wherever they go I can compensate for that, then that's fine. I did bring a couple of wall breakers to maybe help get some of the troops to that middle compartment, but you know because of the base design that the troops are going to run left or right, so it's just a case of keeping them under heal, and then once they get to one side, I can bring in the Hogs in order to take the defences from that side. They'll then run into the middle and across to the other, because you could see exactly where the Hogs were going to path once that southern part of the base was taken out. So I was kind of trying to keep to the same principles and let the Valks take some of the damage, but don't wait too long for that. You have to weigh up when is the right time to put the Hogs in. As long as you have around about 3 Hogs planned for each defense, they'll get through that, even if the Valks aren't absorbing all the damage. So there you have it guys, the GoVaHo strategy at Town Hall 8. I would recommend, if you can, take out the clan castle first with the double poison because it's worth it with the extra 30 seconds. You then want to use your golems to create a funnel and help to get your valks into the core or wherever the giant bombs are going to be, and then bring your hogs in for the back end defenses. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Keep an eye out because I am going to bring a full tutorial for this attack strategy. Make sure to subscribe for more 3-star war attacks and Clash of Clans content. I've been your host Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out guys.
Stay tuned for more Clash of Clans.